Turn the pages, feel the beat, dance with words, move your feet.
Hello, and welcome to the start of this week's vlog and today's Dippit. Alright, so as you can see, the picture book of the Wild Robot, or the Wild Robot on the Island, has arrived by Peter Brown. I wasn't expecting to get this until, like, I don't know, not in August. If we're being truthfully told, I thought it'd be closer to, definitely more into the fall, and we are experiencing some fall-like temperatures at night now, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But yeah, I flipped through it because, you know, I 40 kind of read it already. But anyways, it arrived. Just wanted to share that, and yeah, really good artwork. It is a very simplified version of the Wild Robot, but yeah, at least it came in, and I was able to, you know, physically just kind of take a look at it myself. Right? It is the artwork is really well done. I mean, the novels themselves have their own artwork in it, so it's kind of really well. It's kind of awkward and big and obnoxious, but what do you expect from a picture book, right? But that's just kind of it for me. Thumbs up. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. Happy reading, and we'll catch you on the next Dippit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to this reading Dippit. Woohoo! Alright, so yesterday I didn't really do a lot of reading when I could have because I was battling a bit of a migraine. So I had to take a nap and rest and take it easy, right as oosh when you have a migraine. But I was able to read a couple chapters of Amalfi Curse, and it's pretty good. It does jump back from, like, say, the present to the past, and, you know, we're trying to figure out in real time what happened with the shipwreck, and in the past we're figuring out what really led up to the shipwreck and why, and how is it going, and what really is the Amalfi Curse. So I'm really excited about that. And I guess, like, in the past, that's kind of what Sarah Penner's writing is, like, where something happens and it jumps between, like, the present and the past to try to solve this mystery. So I'm looking forward to reading it more. I have about 200 pages left. I want to finish it this week, but who knows, right? I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna enjoy life, you know, try not to get another migraine, stay healthy, and to enjoy life. But anyways, happy reading, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next bit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to this daily reading Dippit. Woohoo! So, I am now halfway through the Amalfi Curse by Sarah Penner. I was going to read more tonight, but I decided, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go on a little journey and go to a bunch of mini libraries. And I was gonna bike there, but my bike broke, or the tire went flat, so I couldn't do that. But I had to walk my bike home. So depressing. And I only went to one mini library, but you know what? Better than nothing, you know what I mean? And then, yeah. So I got some heat stroke because it was way too hot. So I'm going to take some time and read a chapter or two now by the end of the night. And you know what? It's a crime, as you can tell. The book is on fire. It is that good. We're learning more and more about what the curse actually is. And of course, the book jumps back from present to past times. We are finding two different perspectives. And of course, we will get to the middle eventually of, like, what the Amalfi Curse is. So I'm super excited. Yay, I guess we already know because that's how the book starts, but at the same time, woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to recover from a heat stroke, you know, and I'm going to get my bike serviced and keep up with my short feed to see the mini library stops. Woohoo! Alright, bye, happy reading! Hello, and welcome to this reading Dippit. Woohoo! Alright, so I was able to finish the Amalfi Curse tonight. Yay! I was kind of expecting, you know, to maybe finish it tomorrow or maybe even on Sunday, but finished it tonight. And what it is just about, like, some witches who, well, I don't want to give too much away, but so it goes from, like, past tense where you find out, like, who these, like, witches are and why they're trying to, like, sink these ships, and why it is called the Amalfi Curse, into the present day, until you have this archaeologist who's trying to figure out, you know, what is with, like, all these ship sinkings and how she's able to discover it and what really is going on. Oh my gosh. It is really good. Sarah Penner never fails. She does always tend to write a little bit, like, kind of witchcraft, supernatural kind of books, or just mainly kind of witchcraft. So I really liked it. You know, I would highly suggest Sarah Penner. I'm happy that I picked this up. So yeah, I would highly recommend. I can't get over it. I feel like I need to let this book digest a little bit. And I was hoping that, like, kind of like the gold would be a little bit more textile than the cover, but it's not. But you know what? Doesn't matter. I really like the cover though. I guess happy reading, everybody. We'll catch you on the next Dippit. Alright, bye. Hello and welcome to this reading Dippit. Woohoo! Alright, so I ended up getting this comic, this Emily Strange, the comic today, where it's Emily and the Strangers break the record, sign on the X. And it is just about like how the band, they get approached by awesomely awesome records and they want them to sign a contract. The bandmates are like, Emily, like please, like we should do this, but you know, she thinks that there's something fishy going on, so she doesn't sign. And then somebody approaches them and is like, yes, right? There is something going on, but you know, the story is to be continued in the next comic, which I don't have, but you know what? I guess it's one of 3, you can see right there, but woohoo! Right, so I don't know if I'm gonna look for the other 2, but I don't know. I really like Emily the Strange comics, but the book I've decided to read is All My Puny Sores by Mariam Tours. I have tried to read this in the past, but it just wasn't the right timing. I think it's the right timing now. I am kind of in the midst of the first chapter, so we're just going to see how it goes. So yeah, I thought I needed a bit of a break from romance. Well, not necessarily, but I wanted to give this book a go, so this is what I'm going to do. Woohoo! But yeah, so I don't know if, this is just what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so I'm just going to give it a thumbs up. Hopefully everybody's doing alright, and we'll catch you on the next bit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to the end of this week's vlog, and this reading Dippit. Hopefully everybody's doing alright, you know, and taking the time out for themselves, and waking up as naturally as they can. Woohoo! Alright, so now that that is all said, I didn't do a lot of reading last night. I had done a lot of peopling yesterday, and I needed to distress. But now that I am home, and now that I'm, you know, a new day, new dollar, willing to, you know, make 50 cents after taxes, it's all ready to do a lot of reading today, and that is with All My Puny Sorrows. Woohoo! But we're gonna see how the day goes. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Hopefully you can as well. Alright, happy reading, everybody, and we'll catch you on next week's vlog. Bye!